Abalimi means the planters of the homes, because at the beginning they were planting from the backyards.
Yeah.
There were no bigger community gardens like Skaka.
Yeah.
They were supporting people to grow their own vegetables on a small piece of land that they've got at homes. Helping people from the community to grow their own food. They are doing their own gardens from their backyards and then to the open spaces around the location. So they grow their own food. We support them with seeds to make their seedlings. We also give them seedlings to grow every type of vegetables.
Why do I do it? Because I like it and I enjoy it. Yeah. It's fun and I have patience for it. And I'm also encouraging most of the people in the community for what I'm doing, and I also explain to them why I'm doing this. There was a lady who was attending a workshop. That lady, he was eating, he didn't have his own garden at home. But since he started to do his own garden, pick up the veg on the garden, the high blood pressure was starting to go down. So the doctor, he asked him, what did you do? What happened to you? And then he said, I just started to eat veg and organic food.
You know, the community, I like to work with community. I like the people to know all those things. I want to motivate the people. They know that this belongs to everyone. If you're a human being, it belongs to you. Trees and it's a healing. This is a sulfic and then also used for the sore. When you got sore throat and then maybe sores on the mouth, the kids, you just rub it. We call it ikokuma. They take the juice from this and then you squeeze it and you put it on your ear when it's sore.
What's this one called?
It's a cotyledon. And then in Xhosa it's a peula. This one is a umnuma. This is a traditional tree. If you're gonna do some works at home in our Xhosa works, you have to get this tree. We call umnuma, it's olea in English. Helichrysum. Use this as a tea, you drink it. And then it's also good on high blood and arthritics. You drink it, you mix with this one, you mix with that one, umhlonyana. And which one you mix with that? And rosemary. And then you drink it. And then for the colds, fevers, it's good on that. My house is my example. Because I start greening at my house while I was studying. So I collect every plant, everywhere, every seed and plant in my house and other people ask, where did you get this? Why you plant this? And then I said, this is an environment. You have to have, you green your house, you have to clean your street, you have to plant to avoid the sandy and all those things. And then people starting. Before there was thinking that greening is on Belleville and Randebosch. You can't Kailicha do that because of the sand. But if you work on this sand, there are plants that are suitable for this sand. You have to choose the plants that are suitable for the Kailicha environment and the area and the sand.
I eat out of my own garden because of this project. Yes. I'm just a mother that's not working, that's staying at home, raising her kids, working in the garden. From the garden I get a lot. I don't have to go to the shops to buy vegetables. I all get it here. Everything I want, I get from my garden. Sometimes I even to sell to my neighbors. If they need something that's in my garden, I charge them. Our cutters is broken. We conserve water by putting buckets.
Kitchen water?
If we rinse our vegetables, we take the water, we throw it on our plants. Bath water, we reuse it in our toilets. The kitchen water in the garden, and the water that comes from the roofs
Yeah.
go
In
to the
garden.
garden. Here's my millies. This is our staple food.
Yeah.
We never stay without millies in our garden. Here's a nice green pepper. I've got this green pepper, then the branjol. This is an eggplant. And my spinach, millies, potato. And there's my herb. There I've got my peach. That's my fruit department.
Yeah.
There I've got peach, strawberries.
Wow.
Yes. I haven't eaten peaches yet,
Still
but I
new.
know we are going to eat peaches in the long run. Yes. Here's a plum tree also. I'm going to have plum. This is a plum.
Yeah.
It's the fruit trees that's growing here. It's just from the pips that I throw in here. The tomatoes also growing everywhere here because of the seeds that's been blown from the wind.
Yeah.
And I've eaten the strawberries. Strawberries was very nice, big strawberries. There's an avocado pear tree also.
Avocado. Where's the avocado? There.
Yes,
It's growing okay.
Yes, it's growing okay, but I don't know. It is growing, it is promising, but I don't know if it's going to fruit okay.
Yeah.
As South Africans, we know avocado pear is our favorite,
Yeah.
you know. And we believe each house must have an avocado. This is now my flower department. I like flowers, but most of all, it's like indigenous plants that doesn't use a lot of water. But this is just in between for the colors. I don't use much plants that's gonna use a lot of water. As a mother that doesn't work, that has a lot of children, I can still eat out of my garden. It saves me something in my pocket, you know. And this is the guava tree that I.
Can we get your kids over? Come and say something.
Nelson, come. Yeah, and
Which ones are working in the garden here?
he's the one that's helping me the most, and he's just the man that's telling me this grow because of this. And now he's
Stay closer, Nelson.
he's just the one that tells me why is this growing like this and that, but he doesn't work, but he just knows, he's got the whole information in his head because they get it up from school. Yeah, he's teaching me a lot more about plants. He can tell me everything about plants. Once there was a caterpillar, there was pest on my plants, and he could tell me why is the pest on my plant, what happened, so there was that pest on the plant. He told me everything about the caterpillar that went to sit on the plant and whatever.
Because it needs leaves to transform into a butterfly.
So that he is now like helpful in that he can tell me why is things like that, because I just know how to plant and I just know what I want, but the rest of it, actually we wanted a greening here, each house a tree. Me and Osisa, we try to motivate the people for the greening here, but most of the people didn't want, but we've tried. Most of the people didn't want, but we've tried because the people thought of the soil, it's not gonna work. We've struggled so that this can, it's from last year we've planted this grass here, but it didn't grow well, but here it is now. Mary Tabile from Kylie Child staying here in Tawelanga Street, number 27.
Okay, thanks a lot, Mary.
Yes, you're welcome.
Are we missing?
So this is what I got out of this project from Abalimi.
Okay, thanks, Mary.
Yes.
Yes, it was a land it was under the power line. It was Eskom's land.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an open space where people were dumping rubbish and all things. And then the people from the community, they saw
From the
that.
neighborhood.
Yeah, the neighborhood community, they saw that land, and then they saw Abalimi running their home gardens at that time, And then they approach Abalimi to help them to do a big garden there.
Yeah.
And then the community, they collect themselves and then they start that garden with the help of Abalimi.
Uh-huh.